Well, 4th of July is over.
It is.
So it's officially spooky season.
Spooky season.
And
now, that's not to say it's not summer, because people online are like, don't take away the summer. But
I love summer very much.
Yep. It's just okay to be spooky again.
It's time to be spooky. The decorations are coming out.
Yep.
The weather today is very
The weather
very
today
spooky.
is real bummer.
So, happy Halloween, everyone.
Happy Halloween. Start thinking of your costume, because that's going to creep up on you.
We do have Christmas in July. Why can't we have halfway to Halloween spookiness in July?
We can.
Yeah.
We're doing it now.
Oh, yeah, we are. We have to
Get
go to the store soon.
Yeah.
Girl. Shut's popping
Honestly,
off.
I think Michael's already has stuff.
I'm seeing the Marshalls and TJ Maxx are starting to do things.
You know what's funny is I get angry when they start doing Christmas stuff way before Thanksgiving.
But Halloween, we're like, where are the
Halloween,
decorations?
you can come out in February with Halloween.
Honest to God. Just keep it all year round.
Let's just be spooky. Because
I
also we
agree.
need some spooky decor behind
I
us.
know, we do. I
Our
think my
little
cutie little
octopus
drink
is
that
not
you gave
doing
me.
it.
I like the octopus,
I
though.
know.
Well, I'm Jess.
I'm Janice.
Welcome to Haunted by. Cheers, friends.
Cheers.
These
and
are
we're
very
drinking
cute.
a little drink called
Two chicks. It's adorable.
Because we're just
Just
two
two
chicks.
I've never seen these, and
Sitting on a podcast.
we'll be purchasing.
Yeah.
They're really good.
And it's vodka, elderflower, and pear.
It's pretty bomb.
Which we were just talking about pears.
Oh, yes.
Because I was saying my little weird thing is I don't like pears, really, but I like pear-flavored things. Like,
Yeah.
give me a pear martini, I'm in.
Yeah.
But I love watermelon. I don't love watermelon-flavored things.
I don't love watermelon at all. I just told you guys.
Yeah.
John thinks I'm crazy.
Because you said it tastes like what?
It tastes like fuzzy water. The texture of the watermelon. And maybe I've just not had like a super amazing watermelon.
Maybe.
But it's just, when I bite into it, it tastes fuzzy and I just have a lot of water in my mouth. So,
Yeah.
I don't know. Somebody.
Maybe you were having a weird day.
No, I've had multiple times have I had watermelon.
And every time it's fuzzy water?
I think so. Sometimes it's like, ooh, this is nice. But
It's all about texture. I get it. Because
Yes.
half the reason I don't like pear is because of the texture when you bite into it. And it tastes
giving the same
mushy
thing.
from the beginning.
yeah, I get it.
I don't really like apple. Well, I'll eat an apple if it's cut up for me.
That's cuckoo. I love apples.
Do you like to bite into one?
If I have to. You know what I do? I'm so weird.
Welcome to our food
I know.
podcast, everyone.
I bite an apple with my bottom teeth first.
Okay.
Because I don't know if it's from childhood or something, but I'm afraid to bite down with my top teeth just in an apple.
You know, when you just said that, I just stuck out my bottom teeth just thinking. I'm like,
Yeah, I have to go with my bottom teeth.
Yeah.
So yes, I do prefer them to be sliced.
Yeah.
But yeah.
When I was a kid.
Jess and her tism.
I know. Well, here you go. Because when I was a kid, I think I was trying to figure out, I went through a phase where I was trying to figure out how to do a cute smile. And there are several pictures of
You told
me
me this.
with like my bottom teeth showing. And I'm like,
You're doing great.
I think in my head, I thought, I was like, I'm showing my top teeth because I could feel.
What do you mean?
I don't know. I couldn't tell you.
Were they like sitting on top of your bottom teeth? Or did you have braces?
I think I had like them over my lip. And I was
your
like,
bottom teeth
we'll
or your
show,
top teeth?
My bottom teeth were sticking out. I'll find a picture from childhood and
Can
we'll
we post it?
Yep. Because it's not now. And I turned out. We'll
not
post
now.
we'll post an adorable photo of me as a
No.
kid.
No.
Okay, just the weird one. It's fine. Because John can attest.
kidding.
I was a cute kid. Oh no, he wasn't really born.
He wasn't really.
No,
born.
he was a little baby.
Little baby.
And then when he was like really, aware, I was going.
stopped
I was
doing
no,
it?
I was going. I was a preteen.
Oh.
No one's cute then.
Oh.
My hair was starting to become curly.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's move away from this.
I think we're doing great.
Yeah.
I have a Jess question.
Oh, I'm ready.
Let me pull it up. This one is good because mine is bizarre.
Okay.
My answer. And hold on, I'll keep going with that in a second. Okay. What is the weirdest food combination that you enjoy that you'll confidently defend?
A food or a snack?
Food. Whatever that is to you. Whatever the weird combination is to you. Mine is a meal, but
Okay, what's your meal?
you go. You have to start.
I mean, you have had time to think about this.
All right.
First,
I'll go.
Okay.
When I was a kid,
Yeah.
somehow on the plate this cross-contaminated once, and I was like, this is amazing, and I used to like actually put it on, so it it had to be egg noodles,
Okay.
butter,
Yeah.
obviously, because they were buttered on my plate,
Sure.
and ketchup.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yep.
And you'll still eat this today?
I get cravings for it, but I won't have a full bowl of it. I'll like, and I don't do egg noodles much anymore, but
Okay.
I'll get like a craving for it.
Okay.
It's also pretty good on white rice too.
Ketchup?
Well, in my weird, yeah. You gotta try it, but it has to be egg noodles.
Here we are.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess it's fine.
I don't do it anymore. It's not like a dinner I'm gonna have during the week, but it was
That's
something
just-
that you don't knock it till you try it. Megan, hello.
Yeah.
I got Megan into it.
I get it's a tomato-based condiment, which pasta sauce is tomato-based too. So, and you know what? My weird thing I get is like a tomato-based thing too.
Okay.
So I like to have a grilled cheese sandwich with salsa.
Oh, I was gonna say, if you say tomato soup, this is
No. But
wild.
like a lot of people, like the typical thing is like grilled cheese and tomato soup.
Yes. Yeah.
But I like to have a little
Same
grilled
deal.
cheese
Yeah.
and salsa.
Yeah. Get
So
that.
we have both taken turns away from your classic tomato-based accompaniment.
Is there a cat behind me?
There's
No.
a yeah,
Okay.
just
She's
ignore.
moved on.
The other thing, and I actually I tried this at one point after I saw The Parent Trap.
Oreos and peanut butter.
Oreos and peanut butter are so good. They're better than they should be.
Yep.
Like, you look at it and you're like, this is disgusting. You have it, and
It's
you're
not
like,
disgusting.
well, it's because it's like the center of the Oreo
It's
is like a
creamy.
frosting.
Have they
But-
ever come out with a peanut butter Oreo?
I don't think
That's
so.
kinda wild,
They've-
though.
I think they've come out with every kind of Oreo.
I know, but like, come on. I didn't really like it when I tried it because, again, The Parent Trap did set me on that path as well, and I didn't like it. You liked it?
I
you
liked
said?
it,
Yeah.
but I haven't had it in
Yeah.
10 years,
Right.
maybe longer. John, do you have a weird food thing you do? No, he's looking at us. He's like, nothing weird about me.
Think about it.
Think about it.
I'll ask you again.
Google weird food things
Just
I
Google
like.
a fake
Just
answer.
maybe, yeah. Text us later in the week. I've thought of my weird food thing.
Hey, last time before we ended the show, he had an answer to one of the questions.
Yeah,
Things-
that's true.
things could happen.
Sometimes you just got to think about it. Maybe he has to text his mom and say, Aunt Carol, that's what I would call her. He'd say mom. And say, do I like a weird food? We don't know. All right, let's pop over to pop culture because we've lost the plot. Things are getting weird. We've lost all of the
He's made John
listeners
helpless to his mom.
that we've had. Is it my turn for pop culture?
Yes, it's your story.
Okay. I just wanted to.
Imagine if you were like, I don't have a story.
I don't have anything.
This is terrible.
It's your story this week.
Sure isn't.
I just want to touch again on Drake and the uproar that people had with his Janice "Shut the Fuck Up" song.
The people or the Janices?
The people that know Noah Khan
I
was
know,
on
I
our
know.
side.
He's here
And so
this week.
Drake, he is here this week. Is it going to rain when you go see him?
I don't think so.
Okay.
And if it does, it's not going to be like this.
Okay, good.
Today is pretty bad.
So I guess Drake sent out invitations to women in L.A., Houston, Toronto, and maybe New York.
Mhm.
New York might be the other one. Invitations to Janices and invited them to dinner. And so all these there's like these videos of all these women partying and they're all being like, go Janice, go Janice.
Yeah.
And I've had several people send me that video as if now I'm fine. I mean, Good for
Good.
those Janices.
Thank you, Drake.
How about the Janices in the greater Boston area?
He doesn't care.
He doesn't care about us.
Would you have gone?
To be in a room full of Janices, 1,000%.
And actually, what a moment he made.
I mean, that's
What
pretty.
a moment.
And they're women of all they're all ages, all races. It's actually pretty
That's
cool. Did I enjoy the videos? Yes. Is he forgiven? No.
No.
Because those of us in Boston got no dinners. We've still been offended, and we are alone. So good for those Janices.
Maybe you should just find the Janices of the greater Boston area and
It's not the same.
have a little sit down.
I don't have Drake money.
Well,
He paid for their dinner.
that's pretty great.
I'm not paying for another Janice's
Also, I
dinner.
don't know if I would go. I don't know.
I don't think he was there.
No, I know.
Oh, okay.
I just am like, what a man to be like, I'm sorry, here's
Dinner and money? I do.
He paid, like,
He gave him money,
he gave them money?
He gave him money.
Oh, all right.
So I'm
I didn't know
poor, lonely, offended. What else am I?
I don't know. Janice?
Cold and hot at the same time.
Jeepers.
It's the whole thing.
Wow.
So Drake, still not forgiven from me. A tiny little podcaster on the East
Fine.
Coast.
He's kind of a bad guy.
He's a bad guy. Dump him, girl.
I don't know. Maybe I would spend his money because he's a...
He used to be a good. Well, somebody was like, there was a comment that was like, he's gonna be, he's gonna be super bored because there aren't gonna be any underage Janices at this party.
Whoops.
Janice is not a new name,
Whoops.
but there were a lot of younger Janices than I
But
thought.
Degrassi, am I right?
Yeah, remember Jimmy?
Remember Jimmy?
Actually, Jimmy was kind of a bitch too.
Yeah, he was.
He was like, and then he was in the wheelchair, and you're like, okay.
I don't think you can do that, Janice.
All right. Well, we'll dial that back again.
Boop, boop, boop.
Jimmy was still, I mean, he was whining.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's talk about what you want to talk about. Oh,
All
I
right.
think I might be afraid of what you want to talk about.
I've been a little bit debating if I was going to do it because I'm giving the people what they want in a sense. But I will say everything I know about this has been out of my, what's the word I'm looking for?
Against your will?
Against my will, thank you. Because one day I just randomly opened my phone. I was like, there's another fact about this. I don't care. Nor do I think it happened. And I'm going to do it. I'm talking Taylor Swift's wedding.
Oh, no. Hey, Swifties. Everything's fine.
Listen. Dumb. The busiest week of the summer.
In America.
In America.
Yep.
There was a video I saw of all these police, which I understand.
Mm-hmm.
I just can't wrap my head around. And now I will say, again, as a buffer, I enjoy some of her songs.
Yep.
I appreciate the businesswoman in her.
Yep.
She's also a billionaire and annoying and whatever. I can't imagine, I can't believe that she got married at MSG. It's really, really confusing to me.
I think it was a little selfish because I watched a couple of interviews.
Watch out, Swifties.
I know. I'm sorry. I watched interviews with business owners in New York because she shut down a lot of streets so that all these celebrities could go to her wedding at Madison Square Garden.
It just seemed so weird, so staged, and like, I don't know. It just seems out of her character. And someone was like, look up how they do. Cause I was like, I literally picture what everyone thought. I was like, just fold up chairs on the basketball court. But someone was like, look up how they do weddings. And I was like, okay.
They've done other weddings here?
Apparently you can get married at MSG. I don't know. But what I saw online, could it have been AI? Probably. But I got the concept, but I was still like, you're still in a basketball court.
I mean, why not on a football field?
Why not one of your $1 million homes?
Why not rent an island?
What? I just... Oh,
it's
gosh,
weird.
She drives me crazy.
It's very weird.
Crazy. And I said to you, I bet that's why she was at the Knicks game.
Yeah. And then wasn't it like finally married, or what was the thing?
It was just with two
Oh.
T and T married. I want to punch her in the face.
just to married.
Go away.
Oh.
You know who I love and we didn't hear boo about their wedding?
Who?
Tom Holland and Zendaya.
Zendaya. 'cause
And they are the cutest
they
freaking
took
thing.
their little love.
They did their little beautiful
and
love.
they went boop,
and
boop,
they got
boop,
married and no one knew. And that's great. And I'm thrilled for them because I did want to know. I was like, oh, I want to see her dress and blah, blah, blah. And I never did. And you know what? That's great. Good for them.
Do you know who's not happy right now?
Who?
Blake Lively.
Oh, was she not invited?
Not 1,000
Taylor,
1,000 celebrities were invited.
They broke up because of the stupid, what's that movie?
Justin Baldoni.
Yes,
It ends
because
with
she's
us.
a nightmare as well.
What's very funny to me is all the drama that came out of this subpar movie.
I know.
It's not like it was like
It was fine.
it's not like it was the Odyssey.
I saw.
It was. I did not
I
like.
cannot wait to see the Odyssey.
I'm very excited for the Odyssey. I did not like It Ends With Us.
Did you read the book?
No,
Okay.
and now it's too late.
Well, you don't need to.
Yeah,
Verity is way better. Although I'm not
Verity's.
I'm not looking forward to the movie.
I think it's gonna be good.
I don't like Anne Hathaway.
I know. I like Anne Hathaway.
She's fine.
I think it's gonna be good.
I don't think she was my choice, I guess is my thing.
I don't think
for
I
Verity.
didn't know who my choice. By the time I knew they were making the movie,
Did you read that?
yes,
Oh,
that was great. But by the time I knew that by the time I knew they were making a movie, Anne Hathaway was attached to it. So I
Yeah.
was kind of like, oh,
Sure.
here we go. And then isn't Dakota Johnson
Yeah.
the?
Yeah.
Honestly,
She's funny though.
Dakota Johnson seems like such an asshole in real
Yeah.
life, but in the best way.
I don't know if she's media trained. No
I-
one tell her. No one teach her.
Don't tell her anything. I want to sit at a bar with her. I want to hear her commentary on everybody. She cracks me up. When I say she's an asshole, I mean that as a compliment. She is somebody I would like. Let's go hang out. Let's go on vacation.
Yeah. Although if you're not friends with her, I fear she might be scary.
She could be,
Yeah.
but I'm gonna get in there.
Yeah.
I'll be like Dakota. Oh, excuse me.
We'll
Oh,
do
oh,
it.
Excuse,
We'll get there.
Excuse me. I just have one question.
She'll be like,
What do you think
what?
of his hair? And she'll go, I don't know.
Who's she dating
Who-
now?
No idea.
She was dating Chris Martin for a long time.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
They just broke up. I thought maybe she went,
Well, he's much
Moved
older
on.
than her.
well, shit happens.
Coldplay doesn't do it for me.
Oh, some of their songs are nice.
Yeah. All right.
Anyway.
Shall I take you to my spooky story this week?
Mhm.
You're going to get a lot of history.
Shocking.
I really liked learning about this, and it makes me want to visit St. Augustine, Florida.
Oh.
And I never want to go to Florida. I have to go to Florida for work, and I'm like, don't make me go.
Oh, yeah.
It's very hot there.
Mm.
Okay, I'm going to tell you about the old jail in St. Augustine, Florida. And actually, my coworker, Brandy, told me to look this up, and
Okay.
she said it would be really interesting.
Cool.
And now I'm like, okay, well, I guess we're going to have to go there. So,
Wait, are you going to that location for work or just a different part
no,
of
we
Florida?
don't have anything in St. Augustine. I just have to go to different parts of
I
Florida
was
a
gonna say
lot.
you could go.
It's nowhere near, and I'm always like, I'm in Orlando a lot, Tampa, Fort Myers. But
Right.
hey, I can make a weekend of it. Just stay. So before we get started on the jail, let's talk about how this jail came to be.
Please.
Let's start with Henry Morrison Flagler.
Okay.
This man, Henry, was an industrialist who was born in 1830 in Hopewell Junction, New York. He made a name for himself,
Mhm.
and he became quite a successful industrialist. And he created a company called Standard Oil
Okay.
with John D. Rockefeller.
Oh.
So that's how you know how rich this white man was.
White man.
Anytime. Who was he friends with? The Rockefellers.
Rockefeller?
Oh, we've got a rich white
Oh
man.
boy. A lot of good comes from that.
A lot of good comes from. He's actually not the bad guy in this story.
that's good.
But a lot of it made me actually very sad.
Okay.
So he is responsible for a lot of the tourism that came to St. Augustine, Florida. He did a lot of work in New York, but he did spend a lot of time in Florida. Spent a lot of time in Jacksonville. And when he first visited St. Augustine in 1878, he hated it. And he said everything was gross and he hated the people. And he was like, send me back to Jacksonville. A couple of years later, in 1881, his wife Mary died. And then 2 years later, in 1883, he married a woman named Ida. And for their honeymoon, they went to St. Augustine.
Okay.
With the Rockefellers. The Rockefellers were like,
on their honeymoon?
I guess they used to, honeymoon together.
Okay.
I guess they're like, don't leave me alone with the lady. What are we going to talk about? I bet there were a lot of men who were like, come on my honeymoon.
Yeah. I can't talk to her
I'm
this
not
whole
gay.
time.
You're gay. What?
Oh, boy.
So apparently this totally changed his perspective because in 1885, and imagine being able to say this sentence, he purchased some railroads. Hey guys, what'd you do today? I'm going to purchase some railroad. How much is that railroad over there?
That's what I'm doing.
Take it with my white man money.
That's exactly what he did.
And then he bought some land in St. Augustine.
Okay.
And he wanted to turn this into, a traveling area. He wanted to really make money, and he wanted to create a kind of a destination location. So basically from 1878 to 1885, he turned his view right around. So he opened a hotel, and it was called the Hotel Ponce de Leon in 1888.
Railroads, hotels.
Just rich.
Busy.
Just rich. And then, he opened the hotel in 1888. And then he was kind of thinking to himself, and he's like, you know what? There's a jail here, and it's really putting a damper on the area. I don't want...
It's a big bummer over here.
Such a bummer. And people from the hotel could see the jail. And he was like,
the rich?
Gross.
Terrible.
Disgusting.
My views of the jail,
yes,
Frederick.
Get the jail
Please
far
the
from
room.
me. Get away from me. Jail? What, do they put pores in there?
Frederick, I thought we had water view.
Is that from something, or
no,
did
I
you
just
say that?
That's just me.
That's so good. Frederick, our water view. Thought we had a water view. So in 1891, he'd had the hotel open for 3 years. He wanted to move the jail, and he also wanted to make it more aesthetically pleasing.
Well, please.
He's like, ew,
my
ew. So he worked with PJ Polly Jail Company.
What?
Who were
PJ Polly Jail Company.
PJ Polly Jail Company, who were the same people that built Alcatraz.
Well, that's the person for it.
Well, there you go. And let me tell you, though, the jail was gorgeous on the outside. It was beautiful on the outside because it's Romanesque revival style.
Do you have pictures of this?
I'm going to look up pictures for you. I meant to have them ready.
How dare you?
But I'll get them. I'll get them for you when we're talking after. And so it was gorgeous from the outside, but when I learned more about this jail, the conditions sounded horrible. It actually sounds like one of the worst jails I've ever heard of.
Oh,
like,
God.
They built Alcatraz, but the conditions that people lived in were horrific. It was a jail. It was supposed to be, I was really thinking about this. It was a jail that was meant for extreme criminals, right? Yeah. Like, not just like petty thieves or anything. Yeah. But the more I think about it, like, they didn't have evidence against anybody back then. They were, or there were like poor people that might have made a bit in the wrong place at the wrong time or got involved in things. And then when you're in this jail, and then they just forget about you. Yeah. There's no coming out of this jail.
Yeah, that's true.
The jail was both for men and women, which I have not heard of a lot of jails that housed both.
No.
I think Flagler was like, get him out of here.
Yeah.
They say the living standards even then were considered inhumane, but today's standards even worse. They got no blankets, no pillows, and they had these mattresses that were stuffed with Spanish moss.
Oh.
And
that's not gonna...
No, and they didn't check the moss for bugs before they stuffed it in the mattresses. So there were a lot of bug infestations.
But the rich people had a great view.
Gloria turned to Frederick and she was like, look at that.
Much nicer.
Look at that Romanesque revival building over there.
This is much nicer.
He said, Gloria, anything for you and my mistress. Look away. She said, with all your millions, absolutely.
She's in the next room over.
She's actually the tutor for our children. Anyway, moving on. It was such an overcrowded jail.
Yeah.
And when you see the pictures too, even the cells were super, super small. They were thinner than twin beds, but in a room, so they'd have 2 beds on the ground, and then like the second bunk was hung from chains, kind of leaning down. But just because you're in a 4-person cell does not mean there's only 4 people in there. They would overcrowd these tiny, tiny cells.
Great.
On top of that, there were no washing facilities.
Ew.
There were no toilets.
Oh, come
or
on.
sanitation systems. There were buckets in the rooms.
Was the other jail more equipped?
Probably.
So why the hell? Like, what does it matter? Why are they
ugly
doing
on
this?
the outside,
That doesn't
Jessica?
matter. Give them a freaking
ugly on the outside.
Disgusting.
A bucket. I actually don't know what the other jail cell had, but I do know at the time there was plumbing.
Yeah.
At one point, he put
terrible.
in one toilet.
Oh, thank God.
One of the sheriff put in one toilet. It got clogged. He didn't fix it. He just removed that toilet.
He's like, well, see, the toilets don't work here.
Well, because the other worst thing is the sheriff and the deputies all lived in the jail too, in spacious rooms. The rooms are gorgeous. They have like their own like bathroom situations. Like the conditions that these men and women lived in were horrible.
But you're still walking around there every day, and you want to just deal with this stench. And
I know. Well, I think that's the thing, though. They're not walking around there.
Yeah,
they're like coming. They're throwing their food for them. They're like, you guys are criminals, whatever. If anybody got sick, they didn't send a doctor there for you.
Imagine that.
No, doctors only came there to fill out a death certificate.
God,
this to me got me.
Okay.
In the back of the prison, there was an area with stockades, a gallows, and a standing cage. I know it's terrible. I'm so sorry.
What is that?
The standing cage was called the bird cage, which was a separate form of solitary confinement. Sometimes they would leave it on the ground next to the stockades, and sometimes they would hang it from a rope on a tree. So you would just be on this thin cage that you could really only stand up in, hanging from a tree in the Florida summer, winter, whatever the conditions were.
God.
Yeah. In the prison, they had their maximum security area, which included a separate solitary confinement cell. This cell didn't have a bucket. You just had to figure out where your corner was.
I mean, at that point.
And then when the next person came in, they didn't clean this cell.
Well, of course they didn't.
No, you just had to like go in. There were no doors, no windows, not no doors. There were doors. There was a door.
Yeah.
And you would just get stuck in this dark room.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Horrible.
It's awful. It was awful.
This is like really bad.
This is, I think, one of the worst jails I've heard of. Just for the living conditions.
Jesus.
Because I watched this YouTube video and they made a point to say, I love technology where I can go on a tour with a YouTube or a TikTok.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, well, I went on a tour.
Yeah.
Of this prison, and what I learned on my tour.
Yeah, really.
This guy was talking about how it was created by the same company that did Alcatraz. They had all these levers that could lock things at the same time. But he said, unlike Alcatraz, no one ever escaped from this prison.
Crazy.
I do also think, though, I think Alcatraz was it was a working jail for way longer. This was a functioning jail from 1891 until 1954.
Okay.
So luckily, not that long. In the maximum security section, they also had the death row cells, which they all made sure had a view of the gallows.
Good. Here's your future.
It all sounds like my nightmare. The other thing that they did, I guess I never really knew a lot about chain gangs, but I think chain gangs were legal for a lot longer in Florida.
Okay.
And do you know what a chain gang is?
I'm not sure.
I never really thought of it.
Yeah.
Which, shame on me. You could hire people from the prison to do unpaid labor
on the railroad, right?
On the railroad, yeah.
And
they're all chained to each other.
Yes,
it's very much. It's like
yeah.
Oh, brother, where art
thou? Yeah.
Except not whimsical and not turned into a fun movie.
Yes.
It's just an actual
nightmare. That's what I thought it was, but I didn't want to misspeak.
Yeah. So Sheriff Joe Perry, he apparently was the worst sheriff of this jail. He really pushed chain gangs, and so a lot of the prisoners would go and they'd dig up rocks, they'd do unpaid labor, they'd do all this stuff while all being chained to each other. So a lot of people say it's really because it's supposed to be one of the most haunted places because it's just nightmare living conditions.
God, yeah.
So of the people that are still haunting this jail are Sheriff Joe Perry, which is very interesting because I guess it just wasn't a warden. It was the sheriff of the town who was also in charge of the jail.
Okay. He
was said to be a very tall, overpowering, scary man. He was not a nice man.
Well, clearly.
He was known for his strict punishment and harsh treatment.
God.
He can be seen walking around the prison, looking into the cells, watching over people. People can hear heavy footprints behind them, and they can hear keys rattling.
Ooh.
And they feel just kind of an overbearing, kind of mean presence behind them. When you're on tour, when they walk you all around.
The world tour.
When you're on the world tour. What about the world tour? A lot of the tour guides will dare somebody to go sit in the far left corner of the cell.
Ooh, yeah.
Did I already say solitary confinement? Yeah. Wouldn't be me.
Gross.
Well, they've cleaned it. There's no poop in there anymore.
Well, that's true.
But
there's
vibes.
vibes.
It was filled with lots of poop.
It's disgusting.
And bad vibes. And also, they do say, I think there were only 10 people who were hung at the gallows, but most people died in this prison.
Well, yeah.
Who can survive this kind of thing?
Exactly.
So, every person who has agreed, almost every person who has agreed to go into that corner of the cell says that they've seen something and has come out very shaken. They don't close you in there, but you do go all the way in. Some people say they see a shadowy figure stalking towards them. Others say it seems like the air is trying to suffocate them.
Oh, no.
Some see shadows moving along the wall, which doesn't make any sense because there's only one light and it's from way outside the solitary cell.
Okay.
So there's nothing to make the shadows move.
This is just in that one room still?
Yep, we're still in that room.
Oh, damn. Okay.
Some of them feel a hand brush against their arm or breathing in their ear.
Ooh. No thanks.
If we went there, I won't be going in there. Would you go sit in that corner?
God, no.
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 Because it's also not. It's only going to be bad energy. You're in the place where people have experienced the worst torment of their life.
Yeah. They don't know who I am. They don't give a shit.
One thing I'll say that I didn't like about about the YouTube tour I went on.
I have some notes.
This tour guide was very whimsical about it. He was kind of making jokes about it.
Sure.
Which you can make
lighthearted.
You can be lighthearted. Yeah. It doesn't have to be this heavy tour.
Mm-hmm.
But everywhere he went, he's like, "These are the gallows, you're not going to make it back out of here." You're like, "Okay, well, all right."
Okay.
They say that the kitchen is another place that is very heavily haunted. I think it's just because it was one small kitchen and they were constantly making food for all these people. It must be overwhelming.
Mm-hmm.
You're cooking this food also in this place that just smells terrible.
Yeah.
Visitors have seen a shadowy figure near the stove. Seems like they're preparing meals. They hear pots and pans moving. Motion detectors go off frequently when no one is in the room. And a lot of people, when they're in there, they smell the scent of food cooking.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah.
It's like, what are we smelling?
No.
Okay, that's good.
And they feel cold spots.
Okay.
Around the rest of the prison, because apparently the whole place is just filled with energy.
Yeah.
You do occasionally get the smell of fecal matter. They hear people who are in the jail, or some even walking by, hear the sounds of chains. And they hear the chains as if they're dragging on the floor, clanking against the walls.
Yeah.
There are reports of wailing and moaning coming from all over, but especially in the maximum security area and the solitary confinement area.
Yeah. That makes sense.
There are the sounds of dogs barking, not because the dogs are or hurt in any way. Apparently a lot of the sheriffs had dogs there.
I was like, is this like another cat ghost?
No. And there's a cat
There's
ghost.
just a dog ghost.
So they're there.
That's pretty cool.
Pretty cool.
Got it.
And others have heard whistling when they walk by the cells. And several visitors have reported hearing wild laughter.
Nope.
From one of the women's cells.
Nope.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
So that is the old jail.
Will not be attending.
Yeah.
Will not be going to this one.
It's a bummer.
That is too much for me.
Yeah.
I like a good spook. That is not happening.
No. And it just made me very sad.
It's very sad and depressing.
So here's what it looks, and we can post this.
Oh, great.
There's what it looks like from the outside.
Oh, my God.
It's gorgeous.
It's gorgeous.
See that, John?
That's nuts. I would never expect that to be a
jail.
Nope.
The only way you can tell is there's bars on the windows.
Sure. What is it now?
It's
empty and it's touring.
Yeah,
okay.
Exactly. But when you go, here are the gallows. And then, but I want to show you.
That's wild.
Inside is just, it's a real bummer.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Like,
they really
inside,
just said,
it's really like,
fuck you.
Make Alcatraz, but put a really pretty layer on the outside.
Yeah.
Like, I think we should post a couple of pictures.
Please send me what you got.
Because it really bums me out. I got to find you the bird cage. Because we must post the bird cage.
That's crazy.
But it just made me so sad to think too, there weren't fair trials for people.
No.
So if you're caught in a weird space, see, I'm gonna look up Birdcage and it's gonna be like with Robin Williams.
Great flick. Need my Prin tablets.
Oh, my Pure tablets. Images.
Giving him drugs.
That's what the Birdcage looks like.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
That's too small.
John doesn't want to go there either.
No.
And it just, like, there's little pictures that are like, and because the birdcage was out near the stalks and everything, people would just walk by and they'd throw things.
Great.
They'd throw, like, rotten fruit and vegetables.
My God. It's ridiculous.
They'd be like, take this fuzzy watermelon. I'm not going to eat it.
It's terrible.
But you can't, imagine being like having somebody throw food at you when you're in the stocks and you're starving and you can't get it and you can't eat it.
That's just overall.
And what kind of a person does that? I don't
Monsters?
know. I know. No, thank you. So
Good.
that was a bummer of a story for me, I think.
What a lively time.
Yeah. Made me real sad.
All right. Movie deaths.
Are you going to make me happy or sad with a movie death?
know.
Mine's
So-
going to be a little weird.
I had a weird urge this couple days ago to watch a movie that I've never seen.
Okay.
And what my brain said, hey, you've always wanted to see Sleepaway Camp. So I watched.
It's so good.
I watched the 1983 OG Sleepaway Camp.
You did,
And
because
my
it's so good.
God.
I've seen all three.
Well, I think I need to be on a journey.
I can't believe you took this journey without me.
I'm sorry.
We text every day.
Day.
Every day.
Sorry.
On what
think
day did you watch this?
I believe I left you after. It must have been the day we did some little TikToks. I think
And you just went home and said, I'm going to watch Sleepaway Camp and not tell Janice?
I didn't think about the movie in your presence.
All right, tell me which death you really wanted to think about.
Good Lord. Well, there's a lot.
My first question, did you enjoy it? It's terrible.
It's terrible, but it's so 80s.
It's so 80s.
I have to say, the opening scene, I was like, what in the world?
The shorts
but
that
I was
the men wear.
Like, oh my God, the outfit. I could talk about this movie. This could be a whole other segment, this movie alone. The fashion of the men.
The crop tops.
The
short
tops.
shorts.
The one guy came in with the crop top, like right at his pecs. I was like, this is
perfection.
Oh my God. It was truly fantastic.
We should do a special episode where we just live watch this stupid movie.
It is summer. I could make this a series. At my next 3 deaths could be Sleepaway Camp.
I'll rewatch.
Okay, great.
Okay.
Well, I had a struggle of which one I wanted to talk about.
Okay.
Because there's, I think, 13 deaths in that film.
They all did.
What an ending. I won't. I know it's from the 80s. I'm not going to talk about it right now. Nope. We'll talk about it later.
Woo.
Wow. And the one I think I'm going to talk about is the man in the bathroom stall who gets what's his name from My Girl?
Bees?
Yeah, what's his name?
Macaulay Culkin?
What's his name in the
Thomas J.
Thomas J.
He gets Thomas Jade.
He gets Thomas Jade. But it's kind of crazy because this man is in the stall in the cabin.
Yeah.
And the killer comes and slides a pole so he can't get out of the stall.
Yeah.
And then takes a knife and literally runs it down a screen window, which is behind him. So, why aren't you hearing this happening?
Because he's pooping.
Who cares?
He's farting and pooping.
And then, so I'm like, this is just crazy. And then this little stick with a beehive comes through the window and starts shaking. And he's like screaming, trying to get out. He's like, let me out, let me out.
Yeah.
Finally breaks through the door and just the look of his body, the boils on his body, the bites on his body are so exaggerated.
Yeah.
Why is his whole face is only covered with bees? They're kind of floating around.
That's where they landed on his head.
I mean, there's a lot of bees. Also, the beehive, if you're watching YouTube, is this big, but all of these bees are in it. And it kind of made me laugh out loud, I have to say, because there was another death where I was like, the marks on this body is not called for.
No.
For this type of death. but just all of his skin is like raised with these deep like caves of bites, and I'm like, this is insanity. And I think that's when I'm glad I picked this one, because I was like, this whole movie's crazy. But
am I wrong, or is it in this movie where most of the people that get killed right before she comes in, they're like, yeah, oh, it's you.
Yeah.
What do you want?
Well, Judy especially was like, what? Why are you here? And I'm like, Judy, shut up,
Judy gets punched out. That Judy's death.
Well, I don't know where that thing went.
I think I know where it went.
I think I know where that thing went.
And
you know, that's a terrible way to go.
That's also the view of just the hand.
That's kind of cool. I almost did that one because I was like, I really liked how it was shot, kind of. Because you know, it's up to your imagination. Do we know what happened to Judy? We do, but you know.
But when I saw it when I was 12, did I know? I didn't.
12.
I was quite young. I watched
How did you feel at the ending of that at 12?
I was like, oh my God. We were at a slumber party.
Also, their reactions, talk about great acting. We can go back to Halloween and the terrible acting in that freaking movie. But they literally, I don't even know. Should I just say what happened? It's from the 80s.
It came out before I was born.
Actually, I'm also confused as to who exactly she is, because at the beginning of the movie, the dad dies.
Yep.
The boy dies?
Yes.
And then the girl lives.
No. The dad dies, the girl dies,
and the boy
lives, but the crazy aunt always wanted a daughter.
I know that part, but I was confused. I swore that the
father and the daughter die.
Okay, that makes more sense. And then so she takes the boy and is like, I always wanted a daughter, and makes him a her.
Yep.
And at the end of the movie, one of her last kills. And she
kills her boyfriend.
She's very scary though in this part. I didn't like it very much.
And
they freeze it and it turns green, and I was like, no, I'm not. I'm alone.
She stands up with her boyfriend's head.
She's not holding anything.
She's not holding it?
It's on the beach.
I thought she stood up holding the head.
No, because they show the beach. They go back to.
Oh, he just rolls off.
Yeah, it just rolls out.
And
of her
then
lap.
is she holding a knife?
She might be.
That's what she's holding then, and she's just going.
It's kind of. You know, that's my big fear, though. Don't stand there and look at me. So, but they literally look at her and they're like, "Oh, she's a boy," and that's how it ends. I was like, "That's the reaction. She just murdered so many campers."
Yeah.
Or they're like, "Huh? Would you look at that?
Would you look at that?"
It's a wild movie.
If you haven't seen it, it is a wild ride.
Sorry to ruin that for you. I didn't know.
You know what?
No, I didn't know. I would have been bummed if someone told me that.
No, I always go with Nate Bargatze's joke where he's like,
it's true.
He talks about the Sixth Sense and he goes, I'm about to spoil it for you, and I don't want anybody to hear like you were going to go home and watch it tonight.
Oh, it's true. It's true.
He's like, it's a 30-year-old movie.
Yeah. It's true.
And like, honestly, I actually don't know. I mean, we do kind of give it away, but like, it doesn't take away.
Spoiler alert this, but I also didn't expect to talk about all of it. But you know,
but you told what movie it was, and then you're fine.
From 1983. So sorry.
Yeah. What a great movie.
I know. Maybe I'll watch 2 tonight.
You should. Let me know your thoughts. Maybe I'll watch
only
2.
3.
There's 3 of like the original set that I've seen.
Yeah. I don't need the like 4 and 5 that are like years later.
With like years later.
No.
Okay. The movie death that I'm going to talk about, it's not from a series of movies. Mm-hmm. It's the film Titanic.
Oh, again
Titanic.
This is a triple threat right now.
I know. You know what? There's a lot that we can talk about in Titanic, but
wow. Okay.
I'm surprised I haven't talked about this one before, but this is again one of those ones where you just go, everybody in the theater went, oh no,
I know which one you're gonna do,
and it's when they're at the it's the end,
mm-hmm.
the boat is going up in the air, people are flying down the deck, people are bouncing all over. People are trying to climb over onto the other end of the boat so that they can try to survive.
Yeah.
And this one guy, he's a man unknown to us. In my mind, it seems unnecessary to have created a death like this, but
maybe it happened.
It is the Propeller
I was gonna
Man.
say, he does have a name,
It is
Janice. And
Propeller
it is
Man
Man.
from Titanic.
Oh, that's a brutal one.
And I think to everybody, when you watched it, you saw him fall and you're going, no. And then he hits the propeller
Ding.
and then he flips a bunch of times. And then everybody kind of went, ooh.
I love that, just the sound effect.
The ding. And then it just and then he just spins
You're
and
like,
spins.
"No,
And
we-
you're
no, we
kind of
get
like,
it."
you're like, there's something in you makes you want to laugh. But then you're like, but a man just died.
Mm-hmm.
And you're like, why'd they do this to us? Because the way I think if they hadn't made him spin, it would have been different. Like if he just bashed the
Yeah.
propeller, you'd be like,
Wait, did he spin the whole way down, or
The
spin once he
whole-
went
no.
off the propeller? Oh wow,
He spins that he goes dink, and then he goes
I remember that.
he goes spins.
So
all
he
the way.
falls off the boat though straight,
Yes.
and then
He
okay,
falls
okay.
off.
Yeah, and then he spins. from
And
the
then he
propeller. Yep, yep, yep.
spins, and you're like, oh man.
James Cameron was trying to be, this is serious.
He
people.
did, and honestly,
Serious time.
It's a serious time. It's a serious movie.
Well, I wouldn't take it that far.
I mean, it's no sleepaway camp,
Sure isn't.
even though that's two great films,
What is that?
both received differently with the critics.
I will say, in my crazy brain, after watching Sleepaway Camp, I was like, wow, I really want to watch Wet Hot American Summer.
Well, I think part of Wet Hot American
Is
Summer
Sleepaway Camp?
is based on like weird things.
God,
like,
I love that movie.
like, doesn't somebody from Sleepaway Camp get knocked out of a van? It might be in one of the sequels.
Okay, someone's like in a underneath a canoe.
No. Okay. I think it's in one of the sequels.
Okay.
Because it may be the third one. And there's there's a really gross one. There's
Okay.
a really gross. Do you want me to tell you?
No.
Okay.
Hello.
Okay, I won't.
I don't want the spoiler. If I'm gonna go in, I need to be. So I'm saying I'm glad I didn't know the ending. I knew. I mean, I just said I don't like when people just stop and stand and watch you.
Right.
But it was her catching that online every now and then that I was like, I need to watch this movie. Yeah. Like that ending scene. And I'm glad I didn't know. But
yeah,
I was very confused as to who the killer was because I was like, well, it's clearly her. But then I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
Well,
That's
anyway,
Yeah.
if you liked what you heard today and you didn't mind a spoiler
From
for a 43-year-old
1983.
movie,
Yeah.
follow us on the social media. We're at Haunted by Pod on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube, which if you're watching on YouTube, boop, you can see us right now. I think I booped them a lot.
Do you boop them a lot?
I don't know.
Okay.
Like, subscribe, leave a comment, leave some nice feedback for us. You can find us on Apple, Spotify, and Amazon if you'd like to listen to us and you don't want to watch our faces, which to each his own, I guess.
Do what you gotta do.
And you know what? Don't stand and stare creepily at Jess.
Thank you.
If we've learned
That's
one
a great
thing,
Thank you.
if we've learned one
Please don't.
thing,
I don't like it.
I like it.
Oh,
I don't like it.
sweet dreams.
Happy nightmares, everyone.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.